For 3 long years, 2 blue-eyed men secretly dug a tunnel beneath the ground, almost reaching the sacred grave of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just before they could steal the blessed body of our beloved Prophet, they encountered a miraculous event that left millions in absolute shock. But the question remains, why did those 2 men attempt to steal the body of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What divine intervention led to their capture? And what was their ultimate fate? Little did they know, a guardian of the city was watching over everything in a miraculous way from above. What followed next became etched into the pages of history forever. But before we begin, if you truly love our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, subscribe to the channel now and comment Subhanallah below. So let's begin the story. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. In the deep night of 557 Hijri, Sultan Nuruddin Jangi, rahmatullahi alayhi, performed the Tahajjud prayer and prayed to Allah with tears for a long time. Then, feeling tired, he fell asleep. The surroundings were completely silent, an utterly quiet night, with no sound anywhere. At that very moment, he saw a remarkable dream. In his dream, he saw Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam present in his room. Without any introduction, the Prophet pointed with his hand toward 2 blue-eyed men and said, "O Nuruddin Mahmud, they are causing me harm. Free me from them." Startled by this terrifying dream, Sultan woke up suddenly, his sleep broken. He became restless with fear and astonishment, pacing around the room thinking, who are these people? What conspiracy are they plotting? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is now in the life of the grave. How can anyone harm him? A question arose in his mind. Shaitan cannot come in the form of the Prophet, so did I really see a true dream? Is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam truly trying to tell me something? His heart trembled with fear. Immediately he got up, performed ablution, took a bath, and then cried while begging Allah for help. He could not decide to whom he should tell such a dream or with whom to consult. After praying for a long time, he lay down again. Shortly after falling asleep, he saw the same dream once more. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said again, "O Nuruddin Mahmud, protect me from these 2. This time, he did not delay. Sultan got up from his bed, rose while invoking Allah's name, performed ablution again, and stood for prayer. Trembling with fear and tears flowing, he prayed 2 rakats and then continued to pray tearfully for a long time. The night was still long. The whole world seemed silent, as if a great danger was approaching. An invisible terror spread around. Sultan Nuruddin Jangi rahmatullahi alayhi looked up at the sky and saw those 2 men from the dream running towards him. He tried to forget those terrifying faces but could not. Finally, he closed his eyes and lay down again. After some time, he fell asleep and saw the same dream again. In the dream, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, "Nuruddin Mahmud, free me from these 2 men." Seeing this dream, Sultan rose up crying. This time, he no longer doubted. A strong conviction was born in his heart that the blessed grave of beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in danger. He immediately performed ablution and prayed the obligatory prayer. Then he went to his Prime Minister Jalaluddin Mansur. Secretly, he disclosed the entire dream and asked, "What should be done now?" Jalaluddin said, "Sir, are you still delaying? Surely the blessed resting place of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is facing some serious danger. That is why he is calling you repeatedly. Don't waste time. Depart for Madina immediately." The Sultan did not delay any longer. With 16,000 horse-mounted soldiers and immense wealth, he set out from Baghdad towards Madina. After traveling day and night for 17 days, he reached Madina Sharif. He performed ablution and purification, offered 2 rakats of nafil prayer, and prayed tearfully for a long time. Then he surrounded Medina with his entire army. He immediately ordered, "No one from outside shall enter Medina, and no one inside Medina shall leave." Afterward, the Sultan delivered the Friday sermon and announced, I want to invite all residents of Medina and feed them one meal. My request is that not a single person should be deprived of this invitation. The Sultan personally arranged a grand feast so that every person in Medina could participate in this invitation. At the appointed time, the meal began. Everyone ate joyfully. Even those who could not attend because of distant locations were found and brought to the feast on horses and donkeys. Thus, for about 15 days, countless people took part in the Sultan's royal feast one after another. Finally, the Sultan asked, "Is anyone else remaining? If yes, bring them to the feast as well." Then from reliable sources he was informed, "No, sir, no one else remains." Hearing this, the Sultan fell into deep thought. He wondered, if no one else remains, then where are those cursed two persons seen in the dream? I have closely observed every guest, but no one's appearance matches the two in the dream. Will my mission fail? Lost in thought, he announced again, "I think not all people of Medina have eaten the feast yet. Search again." Then someone said, "Sir, as far as I know, 2 people still remain. They are very devoted to Allah, never attend anyone's feast or accept gifts. Instead, they give charity to others, are silent loving, and avoid public attention." Hearing this, the Sultan's eyes sparkled with electricity. Without delay, he took some companions and went to their residence. There he saw those very 2 persons he had seen in the dream. Seeing them, the Sultan's face turned crimson with anger. He asked, "Who are you? Where did you come from? Why did you not join my feast?" They replied, "We came from the west. After performing Hajj, we came here for ziyarat. Lost in love for beloved Prophet ﷺ, we could not return. So, we stayed here, spending time in worship, Quran recitation, nafil prayers, and dhikr. Our trust is only in Allah. We do not go to anyone else's feast." People said, "Sir, they have been here for a long time. They are very good people. They help countless poor, orphans, and helpless. Many make a living from their charity." The Sultan again deeply observed their faces and demeanor. He was sure these are the 2 persons. Now he spoke in a stern, serious tone. "Tell the truth. Who are you? Why are you here?" But they repeated the same. "We came only with the intention of Hajj and ziyarat. Being near the beloved Prophet is our only goal." Sultan Nuruddin Jangi Rahmatullah alayhi no longer listened to anyone else. He directly ordered that they be detained there. Then he personally went to thoroughly search the house. The search yielded many valuable possessions and some rare books, but nothing was found that could explain the dream he had seen. Failing to uncover this unknown mystery, the Sultan gradually became restless. On one hand, the significance of the dream stirred deep reflection in his heart. On the other, his failure to find anything caused him great distress. Meanwhile, many in Medina began recommending them. They said, "Sir, they are elderly people. They fast all day, spend most nights in worship. They perform the 5 daily prayers near the Rauda Sharif. They regularly visit Jannat al-Baqi every day and go to the Qubat Mosque every Saturday. They never return empty-handed if someone asks for something." The Sultan was truly astonished to hear their account, yet he did not give up. He now turned his attention to a more thorough investigation of the room. He began carefully observing every single item within. Still, nothing caught his eye that seemed suspicious. Finally, at one point, Nuruddin Zangi, Rahmatullah alayh, said to his companions, "Lift their prayer rug and let me see." The companions followed the instruction. It was seen that the rug was laid on a woven mat. The Sultan then said, "Remove the mat as well." When the mat was lifted, a large stone was revealed beneath. The Sultan ordered it to be removed too. As soon as the stone was moved, a tunnel was discovered beneath it, stretching a great distance, reaching dangerously close to the sacred Roda. At the sight of this, Nuruddin Zangi, Rahmatullah alayh, was thunderstruck. His face turned red with rage, and fire seemed to blaze in his eyes. His entire being filled with fear and fury. Turning to the 2 men, he roared like an angry lion and said in a harsh tone, "Speak the truth clearly. or else I will punish you this very moment in a way you will remember for the rest of your lives. Tell me, who are you? What is your purpose? Who sent you here?" Terrified by the Sultan's wrathful demand, the men began to tremble. Realizing that danger was imminent, they no longer dared to conceal the truth. They confessed, "We are Jews. We were trained for years by the Jews of the city of Mosul. We were prepared and sent here by skilled operatives, along with a large amount of money. Our mission was to, by any means, extract the sacred body of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and deliver it to the Jews of Europe. If successful, they promised us even more immense wealth." The Sultan asked sternly, "How did you attempt to carry out this vile plan? What method did you use?" With heads lowered, they replied, "Every night after midnight, we would dig the tunnel little by little. We filled the excavated soil in leather bags and discreetly carried them outside the city of Madina. We have been doing this silently for 3 consecutive years." They added, "When we reached very close to the sacred chamber, we decided that in just 1 more week, we would extract the sacred body of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and hand it over to the Jews of Europe. But suddenly, a terrifying event occurred. It felt as if the sky was collapsing, the ground trembling as though in an earthquake. The entire world seemed on the brink of destruction. It felt like our graves were being dug within the tunnel itself. After that dreadful experience, we stopped working. After hearing their confession, everything became clear to Sultan Nuruddin Zangi, rahmatullah alayh. He resolved to punish these traitors in such an exemplary manner that no one would ever dare to commit such audacity again. The Sultan ordered the construction of a tall wooden platform in a vast field not far from the mosque. Announcements were made throughout Medina and its surrounding areas so that all could gather. At the appointed time, hundreds of thousands assembled in the field. Sultan Nuruddin Zangi, rahmatullah alayh, brought the 2 criminals before the crowd, bound in iron chains, and revealed the horrific plot they had devised. The entire gathering was left in utter shock. None could believe that such a vile scheme had been ongoing for so long in their sacred city. The enraged crowd cried out for exemplary punishment. The Sultan responded, "Yes, their punishment will be a lesson to all." He ordered that a large quantity of firewood be gathered. Then, the 2 men were executed by being burned beneath the wooden platform. According to some reports, that fire burned continuously for 11 days. Afterward, Sultan Nuruddin Zangi, rahmatullah alayh, at great expense, had a strong barrier built around the Rauda using melted lead, weighing over 1,000 maunds, to ensure that no one would ever again dare to approach such a sacred place. He thanked Allah profoundly for granting him the honor of such a noble service. It is said that he held a week-long celebration out of gratitude and devotion to Allah. When Sultan Nuruddin Zangi, rahmatullah alayh, passed away, he was buried, according to his will, very close to the sacred resting place of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Dear viewers, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such inspiring and faith-strengthening stories. Also, make sure to press the bell icon so you never miss an update.